Good morning and welcome to Stivers Homestead. I'm Zach. Today we have all kinds of things that we need to talk about, but first, just because I'm right here beside it, it's something I have to show y'all. It is walnut season. So every one of these trees, all the way around to there, and then also that one, are black walnuts, and we have them everywhere. So it's a fun thing that we do. We let the kids come and collect them. They make some money per 5-gallon buckets they get. But the funniest part is, every time a car drives through here, it breaks them up. And like free chicken food everywhere. They love it. And if you have walnuts on your property and you were unaware, it has a lot of medicinal properties as well. You can make a tincture straight out of the hulls of the walnut, not the walnut itself. And it makes a fantastic tincture. You can look it up to get some of the details of it, but definitely use it. You know, you can use the whole walnut like we can with a lot of plants. So there's you a little lesson for the day if you didn't know already. It's been a while since y'all seen the new and improved petting zoo. So over there is Daisy and Shelby. They're doing great over here. There's Benny, all muddy. Here's our small amount of goats and our chickens and turkeys and pigs. But everybody's happy. Everybody's looking even healthier because they're not having to challenge over too many animals. Just a good flock that we got going on here. And as you can tell, a lot of our goats are all turning completely white. So we're definitely getting close to just the sign-in line. Besides old Butters. Hello, you majestic white goats. How y'all doing this morning? You pretties. Hi, Buster. Dude, need you much? So today is actually our last day on the farm. So we're checking everything out, making sure that there's plenty of stuff here for Jed to have and take care of the place while we're off to HOA. If you're not familiar with that acronym, it is the Homesteaders of America Conference in Front Royal, Virginia. We are heading out tomorrow. We'll be there for the weekend. And so I wanted to kind of give you some layouts on where we're going to be, kind of what to expect, and then just overall the experience, especially if it's your first time. So whether you've been or not been to Homesteaders of America, it is an absolutely awesome conference. And every year it continues to get better when it comes to the presentations, when it comes to the setup. It is the conference to be at if you're a homesteader or farmer or want to be or experience. It doesn't matter where you are. It is a great place to be to meet like-minded folks. So for us specifically, we will be there Friday and Saturday, and we'll have a booth set up. We don't know exactly where that booth is just yet. We go tomorrow to set up. So after that, I'll probably do some stories and different stuff so you can see where we are. But make sure to find us out. So we will have a lot of our whole store will be bringing it to sell if you're looking to purchase and get away from any kind of those shipping fees. And then also that'll be a place where you can meet and greet with Jen and I. So if you see us or you want to meet us, please do. Do not hesitate to come up and talk to us. If there's a little line, it's fine. It filters pretty quickly. There probably won't be a line. Just come up and make sure that you're talking to us. We want to make sure everybody gets to fully experience everything. And we don't want you to go home and be like, man, I wish I would have came up and talked to him. I promise. We're just like you, normal as can be. And just gonna be having a nice conversation with you. We'll talk to you about whatever you want to talk about. So make sure to come find us out. That'll be all day Friday and Saturday at our booth. And then Saturday, we open up speaking in tent C. We are at 8:30 in the morning, right after opening ceremony. We will be talking about doing something. And right now is like so important for this speech, especially with what's going on with our world. And I'll be talking about that here near the end of the video. Be talking about doing something one more thing, and it'll be a good speech. I'm glad that we're at the beginning because it should get the blood pumping, it should get your adrenaline pumping. It's going to be an exciting talk, and I'm just looking really forward to talking to all y'all and getting to give this speech because it's something that is very passionate to my heart. And then after our speech, we'll be back at our booth. Of course, there's going to be lunch breaks and stuff in there, but we'll be back at our booth. That's where you'll find us most of the time. And then later in the afternoon, I don't know the exact time, but if you're going to HOA, there's schedules everywhere. Check your schedule. The speaker Q&A, we will also be attending that. So that'll be in the main barn. It'll be ourselves and then all the other speakers that are giving presentations that week. We'll be up on stage and you, the folks, can come up and ask questions to the whole crew or to somebody specifically, whatever you want to do. So that'll be the 2 times that we'll be on stage doing something. Outside of that, we'll be at our booth. Call it a booth, tent with table in it. So we're really looking forward to it. It's exciting. We hope to meet so many of you all, and we cannot wait to get out there. If you're traveling, I hope you have safe travels to Virginia. It's about 9 hours, 8 hours for us from where we are. And we'll be heading out with a lot of stuff. So safe prayers for everyone, safe travels. We hope everybody makes it there nice and easy with no issues. That does, unfortunately, though, bring me to my next topic, and it's the state of the world. So it's been since Saturday that Israel was attacked by Hamas, and it's something that we can't ignore here. Besides just if you want to take it just straight political, I mean, this has got a lot of impacts on a lot of things, and it could bring it right here to our turf. But besides that, I mean, the biblical factors of this situation are uncanny. Like, I mean, the blueprint's out there, and it's always something when Israel is involved, and especially when you have the Palestinians and Hamas, and just it can be terrifying. Let's say that. But as we know in our Bible, fear is not the way. It makes us nervous a little bit thinking about going to Front Row, Virginia, which is awfully a lot closer to DC than what we are right here. But we're not going to let any of that hold any of us back. You know, if I did have to be in a group when stuff went down, I would like to be around that community. It's a good community to be around, I can tell you that much. But yeah, it's kind of wild what's going on. You know, the biggest worry, at least in my opinion, is all the people that have just been let in. I mean, I'm sure you've seen the videos by now. It's all men. You know, where's the families? Where's the women? Where's the children? They're all in here, and it kind of makes you worry. Like, okay, it's not so much what are they going to do? It's when and how are they going to do it? And what do we need to do to be prepared? So, I mean, this is if there's any more indication in your life that if you're in a city or too close to a city, like you need to get out of there. Like, I mean, I'm hoping, you know, I'm hoping and praying that it's not too late. But, you know, if this stuff hits, the cities are going to be where it happens first. That's where they can get the biggest punch. That's where they can take control over these capitals and cities. You know, not saying it won't get out to the country, but it's just not usually where the first pick's going to be because everybody's too spread out. There's not enough damage in such a quick time. So they're going to hit where it hurts. I mean, we've seen this in the history books on where it comes. So you really need to reflect on what's going on with your lifestyle and where you live and quickly make big decisions if you do need to get out and move further away. But taking aside, you know, worrying about us, you know, our religious brothers and sisters are under war again. It's going to be one. I mean, it's amazing. It's not amazing. It's amazing because it's mind blowing in my mind. These things that are happening in Chicago and New York, Australia, and all these big cities of these protests against Israel. I mean, they're literally saying F the Jews, and they're chanting this out loud. And it makes me just mind blown on what is actually happening, you know, outside of kind of our country bubble. Like I could not imagine being around like these psychos that truly feel that Israel and the Jews deserve any of this. I mean, it hurts my heart. It's one of those that you try not to dive in too deep, but it is such a historic situation that you have to pay attention. You have to be aware. We're all just kind of waiting. You know, we can conspiracy theory and guess and do whatever we want to do on what's going to come in next. But that's why it's so important to be doing something right now. And that's why I hinted this earlier, that the speech is going to be so appropriate for the time that we're in, because it's so much more than having some animals or growing a garden or knowing how to can. I mean, there are so many things so many skills that we need to have, and we need to make sure that we're doing something every day to get a little bit better at that. And that's what we're going to learn Saturday morning, bright and early at 8:30 in the morning. But I'll leave it at, you know, just my prayers are with Israel, with the Jewish community, and know that whatever it means, for what it's worth, you have my back and you have my family's back, or we have your back. Jeez, oh Pete, I need to get my words right. It's too early. And it's just, it's heartbreaking. It's hard to find the words to say the right thing. But it's just primarily knowing that this is serious. This isn't, I'm not downplaying anything, but this isn't a Russia and Ukraine war. This is more. This is a bigger deal. Like I said, this is biblical, and it's something that we all need to make sure that we're paying attention to. I will tell you, don't watch the mainstream media, because we have we have a Samsung TV, and it has a channel called Newsmax, and I really like them. It's very unbiased. It's just giving you the straight facts, and the stuff we've been able to see on there has not once been shown on CBS or Fox or CNN or any of those, NBC. So make sure that you're finding a not so mainstream media source if you are wanting to pay attention to this stuff, because that's where you're getting some real information. You're getting real footage and seeing what's actually going on, and it's heartbreaking. So let's keep that on our mind. Let's keep Israel in our prayers, but let's go have a good weekend the best we can, and let's try to learn something. Let's try to use this event to better ourselves in case we need it, because it might be getting more and more real. So y'all, we love you all. We hope you enjoyed today. We can't wait to see you this weekend. It's gonna be a lot of fun, but primarily stay safe, watch out for your family, start making big decisions if you need to make them, because now's the time to do it. I don't wanna see anybody getting stuck in a place that you don't need to be right now. But other than that, y'all, that's all I got for you. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. Can't wait to see you this weekend. We love y'all. Until the next one, bye.